Over the last 24 hours or so, there's been two interesting GTA 6 images that have been floating around, and I want to just show them to you guys in today's video, see if we can debunk them, talk about them, get your thoughts, opinions, and a whole lot more. So let's just go ahead and dive into it, and I want to start with this one right here. And to give you guys a little bit of background and context, Take-Two Interactive is set to have an earnings call on May 16th at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And they're supposed to reveal some details on the pipelines of their game going forward. Now, just to show you guys what the last one looked like, then we'll jump back to the one that we're going to focus on in today's video. This is the official one that came out in the last update that Take-Two Interactive did. And you guys can see there, they talk about Grand Theft Auto 5 launching on a PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S, standalone GTA Online, the Trilogy, the Definitive Edition, which launched digitally November 21st, physically December 2021, planned for first half calendar 2022. So you get the idea. That's kind of what Take-Two Interactive shared. Let's jump back to the other one right here because there's some interesting things. Well, as you guys can see there, just starting at the very top from fiscal year 23 to fiscal year 25 pipeline details under Immersive Core, you guys can see there's 17, and then announced to date or to be announced, you can see Grand Theft Auto Roman numeral 6 Rockstar Games, which they have launching in the second half of calendar 2024. You can see NBA 2K23 launching September 16th, 2022. Kerbal Space Program 2 from Private Division launching first half of calendar 24. And then Mafia Primordial 2K launching fiscal 23. Then a couple of other ones under mobile. You can see Red Dead Gunslinger, which is a Rockstar Games title launching in spring of 23. And then Max Payne, the Trilogy, the Definitive Edition, Rockstar Games launching fiscal 25. Let's take this with a grain of salt and assume that it's correct. And just looking at the Grand Theft Auto 6 side of things, because that's the most important part, obviously, we have the name of the game. I feel like that's obvious at this point in time that it's going to be called GTA 6. And we also have a relative release date that it's going to be launching in the second half of calendar 2024. So you would assume that would be anything July and after, although knowing Rockstar, that's probably going to be closer to the fall or holiday season, September, October, November, December, sometime around there. So, all right, so if that's the case, and if this is true, that means that on May 16th, Rockstar is going to announce GTA 6, or by that point, it will already be officially announced, and then Take-Two Interactive is going to be giving us a rough release date. That's all very interesting, but is this real, or is it fake? There's a couple of things to me that indicate this is not real. The first one, oddly enough, is the Mafia announcement. And the reason I say that is because I feel like whoever created this, if it is fake, is just piggybacking off of the recent news that a new Mafia game is in development. This report actually came out the other day that Hangar 13 studio head Hayden Blackman is leaving after 7 years. This is 2K Games making that announcement. However, they do confirm that a new Mafia is in development, which is probably going to be Mafia 4 or whatever version this post has come up with, Mafia Primordial, whatever that's going to be called. I feel like that has to just be piggybacking off of the recent news. Also, taking a look at Kerbal Space Program 2, I'm a little suspicious of that because as it currently stands, Kerbal Space Program is set to release in 2022. Like, that's been officially confirmed. So I don't know if there's a mix-up there or if there's going to be some other announcement that's made that suggests otherwise. Also, Red Dead Gunslinger, that seems very odd. I mean, I know Rockstar is probably going to be diving into more mobile titles, but that just seems weird. I don't know what it's going to be like, but apparently that's a thing. And then Max Payne, the Trilogy, the Definitive Edition, at least as far as my knowledge goes, I thought they were only going to be remastering the first and second Max Payne. I didn't think it was going to be all three. So I guess the good news with all of this is we're going to get to find out sooner rather than later if this is real or not, because May 16th is right around the corner. Now, if this is real and this is coming directly from Take-Two Interactive's earnings call and the data that they put out. I would suspect that the official Grand Theft Auto 6 announcement would become before this. I just all of a sudden don't think you're going to see this pop up on Take-Two Interactive's page and be like, oh, wow, well, they made the official announcement. I think it would come from Rockstar first, and if it is going to come from Rockstar first, it's very much likely going to be really within the next couple of days, probably the next week, because the earnings call is happening on the 16th in the afternoon. I feel like that would be cutting it kind of close if they made that announcement on Monday. So next week, we might have to keep our eyes and ears peeled to Rockstar's pages and their newswire for an official announcement. So just take that with a grain of salt, but that could be pretty interesting. Now, with all of that going on as well, apparently someone actually found a very interesting shot. Now, keep in mind, with all of this, it's very easy to fabricate with Photoshop or Inspect Element. That's why I always say just remain cautiously optimistic. But it looks like someone took a photo of a YouTube video uploaded on May 2nd, 2022 that's currently private with 54 views coming from Rockstar Games' verified channel themselves with 6.63 million subscribers. And you can see there that it's grand_theft_auto_6_teaser1. So if this is real, that would be Rockstar just uploading the file that they had on their computer, and it very much looks like our first teaser for GTA 6. Now, this would be interesting to see when, if this comes out, if it is real, because it would be vastly different from the reveals that Rockstar have done, not only for GTA 5, but also Red Dead Redemption 2, which happened with the trailer definitely not coming first, but shortly after the reveal. So again, it'll be very interesting to see what goes on here over the next couple of days, and certainly over the May 16th Take-Two Interactive earning call, because this is when we will really get to see if all of this is real or not. And I guess that's the best news with the entire bunch, is it's not like we have to wait for a long, long time in order to see this happen, or whether it's going to come to fruition or not. It's really just 10 more days, and then we get to see whether or not it's real. So that part does get me excited. There's a big part of me that obviously thinks that both of these are fake. Like, how does someone get their hands on something like this? That seems to be very, very private data that I think would have big time consequences for having it shared. But you never know. We have seen real and legitimate Rockstar leaks in the past that have turned out to be 100% true. But I'd love to hear from you guys in those comments down below. Or you can reach out to me on my Facebook page as well, where you can send messages, photos, and videos. Do you think what we were looking at today, that Take-Two Interactive screen, is real? Is GTA 6 going to be the official name of the game? Is it going to be coming out in late 2024? Again, let me know what your thoughts and opinions are on this entire thing. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and all the Rockstar Games videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.